Questions for Keagan?
Walk me through those two last catches in that TD drop. One of which, I think the first one you had the PI on, they had the PI on you, and the other one they maybe could have called PI as well.
Go balls, fade ball. I mean, Jack gives me the tap or, whatever signal we have for it, and just go, win. And he puts that trust in me, and I really don't want to let him down. So, I make those plays, and I've been getting PIs all year, and I haven't been making plays with the PIs. So I was like, when I saw the flag come out, I'm like, nah, I'm getting to this ball. I wanted to make the play. So it's just mano. That's backyard football right there, just fade balls. So,
Coach kind of talked about it as well. I mean, you've had a long and winding career. I mean, 3 different schools and all that as well. I mean, what does this one kind of mean to you in particular?
I was just talking to my dad because he made it out here for the trip, and I mean, this is probably top 2 for me. I'm not gonna lie, just the history of New Mexico and what we were able to accomplish today. I mean, I played at some bigger programs, but it hits a little bit different when you're out of school that's not used to winning, and you win in a stadium like this against a team like that. It hits a little different. So I mean, I've been a part of some great ones, but this is right up there.
Was that something that kind of appealed to you in the recruiting process, being a part of, like, hey, we haven't been to a bowl in however long.
Yeah.
If everybody does their job, we can break that streak.
Yeah, but I love playing football, and I trust Coach Eck vision. I trust Coach Slice vision, and that's the reason I came here. Like, everything that, don't get me wrong, everything that's coming with it right now is great, but I trusted Coach Eck, I trusted Coach Slice and their vision, and it was my last year of ball, and I wanted to go somewhere where I knew I could have fun and just show my talents. So yeah.
Keagan, this team was picked 11th in the preseason. There were no expectations for what's going on right now. How would you explain this to someone who is probably getting caught off guard by what you guys are up to?
Yeah, well, we knew as a team. We knew we knew what was coming, but the thing is, like, you don't really have to tell people. They'll see eventually. So, we didn't really talk about it, but we had the 1 in 11, posters up in our locker, so we knew how people felt, but we also knew what we had, and I think the biggest thing right now is to keep it going. We just don't get too, this isn't the finish line right here. I think sky's the limit, and gratefully we have a bye week. Kind of, it was a long stretch of games right there, so kind of get our bodies back, and I'm excited.
This stadium has hosted a Super Bowl. There's a lot of cool things that happen here. Now you guys win here.
Yeah.
Just what was it like in the locker room afterwards? Cigars and everything?
Yeah, I mean, you would have thought we just won the Super Bowl. So, I mean, it was great. I mean, just the joy on everyone's faces. Like, we just trust the vision of this team, this program. To get up early and them come back and we hold on, like, that was sweet. Man, like, I guess right now it's just kind of emotions everywhere. So I'll be able to talk more about it tomorrow. But right now I'm just happy,
It's hard to come to a place like Las Vegas. There's a lot of distractions here. How do you guys maintain your focus coming into a game like this against a really good team?
Yeah, well, I think just our schedule, just Coach Eck, this is a business trip, and I think Coach Eck does a good job saying what will happen if we do win, but we didn't win yet. So I think that kind of gets the guys motivated. Like, we can celebrate when we win, and we came out here, we handled business. I know a lot of guys out there were tired. It was a long stretch of games, and it's fourth quarter, and they're coming off a bye week, but we talk about, we're high desert built, so it was none.
Coach Eck kind of talked about how he picks this game as kind of like a traditional Vegas heavyweight fight.
Yeah.
Big one at the MGM and all that as well. How did that kind of like resonate with you, and how did he kind of describe that?
Yeah, I mean, I think we watched a hype video, it just kind of put us in that mode, and I think that's exactly what that game was. Like I mentioned earlier, that we got up big, we were throwing blows, and then they came back, they started throwing blows, and we had to get up and we had to respond. I think that was a heavyweight, that's kind of how a fight goes, and I'm just so proud of the guys. Like, sometimes, like I mentioned earlier, I keep saying it, like, sometimes it's hard to get up big, team comes back, they have all the momentum, and we were able to hold on because we threw some more punches, and like yeah, it was great.
You guys haven't always like closed first halves like super well, but obviously they have that pick six to tie it.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the big TD, and then obviously Driz has the 46-yard field goal up 10 at the half.
Yeah.
I mean, just how important was that this game?
Super important. Yeah, very important. Like you said, just to reinsert us, like, just get the momentum back on our side and, kind of level it out. We knew, going into the game, this team had been down a lot this year and came back and won the game. So that was always in our mind. Like, these guys aren't going to give up. They're not going to roll down and, So, I mean, I saw no quit in anyone on the sideline. And, like, him hitting the field goal before the half, that was big, too, to go up 10. And, it's just how it played out.
There's obviously there's been so much turnover and all that, in the roster over the last couple of years, but there are still a couple of guys, like Tavian Combs, Isaiah Solomon, that have like been through through it. You know,
Yeah.
been here like 4 years and haven't seen a bowl and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, how important was it to get this win for guys like that who just been through it all?
Yeah, super important. I think it's like a testament to those guys because those guys have gone through coaching changes too, and they stuck it out. They believed in the vision of New Mexico, and I mean, honestly, like I hope those guys like talk about it in interviews because I don't really want to speak for them because I know they probably or say stories that I don't know, but it means a lot that we could do that for them, and I'm excited. So yeah.
Anything else on the Zoom?
Hey Keagan, congrats on a monster game. What's like the morale like and the vibes like from the receivers to the tight ends? I mean, it seems like everybody's eating each week. What's the vibes like?
Hey, vibes are up. Everybody eats. So, Demond make a big play, and then DT will make a big play, and we block, and then when our numbers call, we come and we make big plays. So, the vibes, they're good.
And then to kind of stay on that topic, last week we saw Keith go off. He was really the guy.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel knowing that you were the guy this week? Whoever was lining up across from you, I mean, you were cooking them. Like, how do you feel knowing that you were the guy this week?
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I kind of mentioned earlier when me and Jack kind of just get in that mode, that mano-a-mano, I'm not really even thinking about being the guy. I want to make plays for him. He trusts me. He'll throw 50-50 balls to me, and I just want to make the play. Like, Demond was the guy, initially, so he was the guy too. So, and then he kind of went down, and I just kind of like picked it up where he left off, and the defense, they held it down, and yeah, I'm excited.
Anything else? All right, get out of here.
All right.
Guys, Keith, congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.